trying to complicate it. We could kick it off with some conversation. I know you had a rough past, we don't have to move fast. Take it real slow, let you contemplate it. I just want you to know.
Hey guys, happy Wednesday. This is your girl Amiyah Deziire. And as you can see, I am back in action with our moment behind the scenes. You can't see him, but he is definitely there. So I got the day off, but I didn't really get the day off because I'm learning that you gotta hustle even when your 9 to 5 gives you a snow day. So I am currently rocking the mic, and it feels so good to be back live. I definitely missed you all, and I hope that you missed me too, all right? So here's what I'm going to talk about today. I'm just going to be all over the place, so follow me. Feel free to comment. Feel free to, rock a question, whatever the deal is, I love your feedback, so feel free to chime in. I love talking to you all. So I don't know if you know, but Bae's birthday is today. And when I'm talking about Bae's birthday, I'm talking about Rihanna. Rihanna's birthday is today, right? So how old is Rihanna turning? I believe she's turning 31. So I'm super excited because, she's Bae, for crying out loud. She came on the scene about 2002-ish, 2003, setting off some things with the Pun de Replay. I don't know if you guys remember that, but, it was a dope, little song for her. Yo, what up, Fox? But she's definitely transitioned because she is definitely about sex with me right now, right? So it's a very interesting view of where Rihanna started to where she is right now. So happy birthday to Rihanna. Shout out to Riri. I don't know if you guys know, but there's been a trending. She was trending before her birthday even popped off, right? So if you go into Google and you put in Rihanna plus your birthday, it'll tell you what your Rihanna birthday outfit is. And I thought that was so fly. So apparently, Chip New Polish, right, tweeted that, here's my birthday outfit. My birthday Rihanna outfit. And so a lot of people started doing it. I even did it. So I did go in, type in Rihanna plus my birthday to figure out what my Rihanna birthday outfit was. I'm totally satisfied, by the way. She's very much my spirit animal, so loving it. So yeah, you should do it too. Guys, not so much, but ladies, try it out, right? Go ahead, type in Rihanna, put in your birthday, and then see what pops up. I had a blast. It's because I love Rihanna. She's also from Barbados, which is where my mom is from. If you've never been to Barbados, you should definitely go. It's freaking amazing. And it's also been listed as one of the world's top beaches. So definitely go check it out. It's actually not as expensive as people think. But go down there and really just get to know international waters. Okay, if you have not traveled recently, I suggest you do so. I'm a very big person on travel, and obviously I am a little biased because I love the islands, but I'm definitely thinking about going to Europe, you know what I mean? That's on the list too, so, and for those of you who have been to Europe, definitely let me know how it is. I have a friend in Germany right now. She is totally amazing, and she's having the time of her life, so yeah, shout out to my bae over there in Germany. All right, so speaking of Caribbean, right? Like I said, I'm from the islands. Both of my parents are from the islands. So I don't know if you follow Maja Hype.
Hello and good night.
Good night.
And welcome to another edition of the Radvice Show with Pastor Radcliffe and the Deacon.
On Instagram, this dude is hilarious. He is funny. You gotta follow him. Maja Hype, Maja Hype on Instagram, right? And so he does all of the voices for all of the islands, and he even does some African voices in there. When I tell you this dude does Barbados, he does everything perfectly. But because my mom is from Barbados, I love listening to him make the same comments that she would make on certain things. And so it's hilarious. If you ever need a laugh, for real, go over to his page, check him out. He is super dope. So shout out to Maja Hype. I I love him just because, again, I'm from the islands, and I just love how he really entertains with his accents and all of the things that his knowledge of family in the islands. So it's really, really funny. So switching gears for a quick second, I know all of you know that the guy in the White House has declared a state of emergency to build the border wall, right? And a lot of people feel as though he's abusing his power. I would definitely have to agree that he is abusing his power. This guy is a piece of work. I'm so serious, y'all. Like, we have to get out and vote because I cannot take another 4 years of this dude. Like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Dead ass. Like, he's got to go. So let's just make sure we go out and vote. A lot of people went to protest. I don't know if you signed up for certain emails, but like I got emails in my inbox, basically saying, come out and support the movement against the declaration of state of emergency for the border wall. So that's something to just check into, see where you can support these things politically, maybe not monetary wise, but just giving your support, signing the petitions, things of that nature. You want to be involved, so make sure that you do check out your news. I go to CNN because I know that CNN is reliable, but not really. I mean, what news is really reliable, right? So yeah, just keep that in mind. All right. I don't know if you guys heard, but Amazon is coming to the VA, right? And a lot of people were talking about how they were it's gonna start a lot of traffic, basically. So all of the traffic that's gonna be happening going in and out of Virginia, how it's gonna make the prices for rent go up. And if you're not familiar, like the rent in DC and VA is already phenomenally expensive. Or is that the right word? I'm not really sure, so don't hold me to that. But yeah, it is super expensive. A studio apartment in DC will run you about $1,800, and that's for like 560 square feet. I know because I lived in the city. So definitely something that people were worried about. But apparently Amazon is going to drop it will create maybe, I think, like 25,000 jobs, if I'm not mistaken. But because of the revenue and where Amazon will be placed, they're saying that the other buildings or other businesses, surrounding Amazon will actually be benefiting from Amazon being in the VA. So that's just something, of course, a lot of us use Amazon. I'm a very heavy Amazon Prime user. I hope that Amazon coming here does not disrupt people whose livelihood, we have traffic. That's just something, as long as it's not California traffic, I'm okay. I want to say California has the worst traffic in the world, in the States rather, and then maybe New York is secondary to that. I do hate New York traffic as well because y'all know I'm from New York, so don't necessarily care for New York traffic. So yeah, that's just something else to, so just like keep in the back of your brain. Like I said, if you check out your news locally, I have an iPhone, and so I just have certain news checks that I decided that I wanted to keep up with. So when I log into my phone or whatever the case is, those are like the first stories that I see to just kind of keep me abreast of what's going on in the area. So yes. So I'm gonna take it for a throwback real quick. I know a lot of you remember Zach from Saved by the Bell. Like, if you don't, then what is wrong with your childhood? Like, I'm joking though. So Zach from Saved by the Bell is on The Passage, right? So it's a new show that's out, and he plays against or co-host, actually co-stars with a young black girl. I cannot remember her name. She's so adorable, super, super adorable. This is not her first show, but she does a really good job at the part that she plays in. So they basically are the two stars of the show. And I looked at his face and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is Zach from Saved by the Bell. The show is it's really good to me. I like it. I'm interested. I'm interested in it. And I have always been really good with faces and remembering people. So when I saw it, I was definitely shocked to see Zach from Saved by the Bell. But like I said, the dynamic between the two characters are really cool. You should check it out, even if you just watch one episode. So yeah. And speaking of TV shows, right? This Is Us is back. A lot of people love This Is Us. This Is Us is amazing. And so it's another, I believe this is a continuation of the season. But This Is Us has been popping. I don't know if you know, but like last year they won, I believe it was a Golden Globe award for the show. Sterling K. Brown actually won an award. Yes, Matthew, you like the show. Okay, cool. That's what's up. Sanaya Sydney. Thank you, Roy. Yes, that's her name. Gorgeous little girl. She's definitely dope. So like I said, This Is Us is back. I'm waiting on Queen Sugar because Queen Sugar is my jam. I absolutely love that show. I think that's one of the best shows to come out in the last like 3-4 years. And they're doing amazing, super, super amazing. So, so those are my little, my news trending stories for right now. As you all know, I am always a love guru and I'm always talking about love. That's just my thing. So I went to a singles married event the other day, right? In reference to women, because of course, women are, oh my gosh, and I'm an English major. Women are like always being talked about in reference to what they should do or what we should do to get married, right? Speaking of women, real quick, I'm just going to backtrack real quick. I know you all are familiar with everything that's happening with the community of how we are supposed to be referring to each other. So the other day I was filling out a survey or some sort, and they were asking me if I wanted to be referred to as like him and he or she and her. And so I know that things are changing a lot for us. That was kind of interesting to see. Marlon, shh. Always controversial. So I think that I just lost my train of thought just that quick. Back to love. So yes, the pronouns. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you. So I just think that it was interesting, but needless to say, I went to a singles event or a marriage event. It's an event that prepares women for marriage, right? And I'm doing this because I feel like sometimes marriage has been looked at in a way where it's not a partnership. And so more so it's just like, I don't even know how to explain it. I'm actually tongue-tied right now. Let me get my thoughts together. So the event, basically, we talked about, the qualities we should be looking for in men, the qualities we should actually have in ourselves before we think we're marriage material. They even had me do like an actual assessment, okay? And a marriage assessment to tell me whether or not I was marriage ready. And so if you are smart enough to take the assessment in the proper way or to answer it properly, you will know that there are certain answers that will make you look like, well, hey, I am marriage ready. And then if you're just being honest with yourself and those answers suit you, then obviously you'll get the outcome that you were looking for. And so, excuse me, guys. So I took the assessment and I came out at one of the top highest scores on ready for marriage. And I thought that it was interesting, but I also felt really offended that for some reason it's on me to be marriage ready when if I want to be in a marriage includes two people. So why is it just on me to be marriage ready? Why aren't there singles and marriage events for men? And again, I'm not saying that you have to get married, right? So don't quote me on that. I'm just simply saying that if we both want to establish a healthy relationship, then the work should be on both men and women to prepare themselves. You know what I mean? Oh, hey, bye, trash guy. So, just a thought. Marlon, I'm about to you make me want to woosah. Anyway, so like I said, the event was based on that, on preparing women for marriage. And then they went on to tell you how much counseling you needed and how much it would cost for that counseling. And so like one session was probably like $185. Hello? $185, one session, $185. Who's paying $185? First of all, isn't my insurance supposed to cover this? Why is it so expensive, right? I'm not saying that you should not go to therapy. That's not what I'm saying, because I just found me a new counselor. I'm ready to go. But if she makes me therapize myself, we're going to have some problems, because I didn't come in here, right, to just tell myself what I already know. That's not the point. What am I paying you for? I'm coming here so that way you can tell me something I don't know, right? I think I don't really know how this is supposed to work. So I just think that, listen, therapy is necessary. I did, however, get a few good things from the event. They talked about, like I said, the qualities, but they also talked about your traumas and things of that nature. And I realized that I have some unresolved conversations or unresolved issues that I have not dealt with my dad. And so I'm really okay with that. And I intend to have a full conversation with him along with doing therapy to like really just, have a daddy-daughter talk and speak with him in a way that will allow me to release and feel free of whatever it is that he and I have to go through, right? So yeah. So let me see. I think that's really one of the things that just stood out to me, because again, people talk about marriage all the time, but we don't talk about what a marriage really should be. That's a whole different topic for a whole nother time. I just think that you should do what works best for you, and that if it's not marriage, then that's fine. Like, don't let people pressure you into doing something that you don't want to do. All right. That's my little bit on that. I will definitely talk about marriage another time, so don't worry about it. But I want to get into the show real quick. So, as you all know, I was doing Midnight Confessions. And Midnight Confessions, listen, y'all, your girl needs some sleep, okay? So I ain't staying up till midnight no more. I can't do it, right? I need some rest. So I'm actually getting ready to revamp this show, and we will come back with a totally new, updated title. I'm still always going to be your girl, Amiyah Deziire, so don't ever forget that. And for those of you who got the name finally, good job. And for those of you who are still trying to figure it out, come on, catch up. Hurry up and get it. So the show is going to be coming back really soon. And we are going to have something really, really great for you all. I thank you all for standing by me, for really encouraging me to keep going. For those of you who have been with me from jump, and I'm talking about since MySpace. I have a fan who I have since MySpace. He is amazing. He's actually my first fan of my work, the first person to really encourage me to do my book. And so I'm just really grateful to have those type of people in my corner. Of course, this is just a happenstance because I have a snow day, so I'm here in the morning time with you all. But listen, this ain't going to be normal. Well, we don't know yet. We'll see how it works out. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being with me. And I can't wait to see you all again. So stay tuned for all of the updates. I'll be relaunching the Amiyah Deziire page. So there's a lot to come. So like I always tell you, if nobody told you that they love you today, I absolutely do. You deserve the best in the world. And whatever you need in this world, you absolutely, you are worthy of it. Whatever you desire, you are worthy of it. And you should never settle. So never give up, and always know that there is somebody out there rooting for you. All right? Bye, guys.